Thank you, my sweet wife. She did a good job. So, what happened? She's not actually teacher. She's just professionally, she's a nurse. She completed her BSc nursing in Philippines, and she has been working 30-40 years. But what happened when you can see how she dressed and how she speaks like a pastor, right? Better than me at least. So her mom and dad got confused. Then I told them that they're telling, how come that you became now pastor, you became now Indian or Bangladesh, you know. So I said to her mother, my mother-in-law, I said, there is my first job to convert my wife first and convert others. So she's agree about that. She said, it's a good idea. I gave some flyers, I think. I asked my son Napoleon and Robin, please distribute that. While they distribute that, that is like a report that Mr. Rod Matthew, he wrote that kind of our report, what we have been doing in Bangladesh. So you please read it and see what he wrote about that. That is basically what my wife told. And today, in our Bengali meeting, the Bengali Evangelical Association, we have our secretary is here, Arlene, our vice president, Arlene's husband is there, our treasurer, Robin is here, our board member, my wife is here, and I am here, most of the member is here today with you. And they are all going to Bangladesh. And it was a really blessing for us to be there and to do the work for the name of Jesus. So let me tell you what is about Bangladesh, though I told you 1 year ago, probably you forgot. There is one big pastor. Big pastor means his church is big, over 10,000 members. Rancho Cucamonga, as Dr. Denny, his name, he told me one day, you know, every Christmas I have been preaching the same message. I said, why, pastor? You can speak lot of messages. Why you do like that? He said, look, Brother John, after 1 year, even 2% people cannot remember what I spoke. Even that 2% people remember, who can remember, they may not show up that Christmas. So my story is almost the same. I came 1 year ago. You may have forgotten about Bangladesh. So let us see about Bangladesh. At least we see in the screen. So before I go that story, I brought one cup to tell you some story before that. Bangladesh joke, you may understand. There is a reason I brought the cup. In Bangladesh, this is an executive cup. That means if you go good restaurant, you spend little more money, they will provide this kind of cup. This cup, smaller cup. But in the villages where we work, there is only farmers and day laborer basically there, and they are basically very, very poor, you know. One day, one farmer, he came to the restaurant to have some tea. There is no coffee, of course, tea. So he told to the restaurant worker or waiter, can you give me one tea, cup of tea? He said, how much money do you have? He said, I have only 50 cents. 50 cents, for example, 2 pennies or something. Because to get full cup of tea, it costs you 1 taka. Or say $1 to make it easy. But he has only 50 cents. So what he can do? The waiter gave him half of the tea. She said, you are only get half. He said, fine. After getting half, because he paid only 50 cents and tea cost $1. So suddenly there was a fly. They fall on the tea and swimming there. So he called to the waiter, man, come here. See what is swimming there? This is a fly. He said, look, sir, you paid only 50 cents. You expect that elephant will fly there? Because you pay 50 cents. Fly is good enough that you. So there is a culture, there is a place, though it is a joke, but it is a reality. People in Bangladesh, as my wife explained, 1/2 of California, and population is 1/2 of US population. And that is not only that. The people, they're Muslim, mainly. I got a small book for you. That book, the little booklet. In the first page, they will say, I don't go over that because I came to tell the story of Bangladesh, but still it comes because it is about Muslim, how they came in USA, Canada, France, Britain, Spain, Germany. You can see that when you see that book, you can see how many million they are coming here. Even in the United States, there are more Muslim in Bangladesh than Christian. Bangladesh Christian is 1/3 of 1%, and here is a Muslim at least 1/3 of 7%. So you can see there, it was more than France, Britain. And this 1905, there was a 5 bomb that planted by this book written at page number 12. If you get from there, you can see that 500 bombs planted one day. The Muslim people, mainly in the church, temple, etc., to kill all the minority people. So that is the place we have been working there. Because of your prayer and support, we can do that. And I like to give little advertisement. Though these are book, The Secret of the Quran, I think some of you read this book. This is very vital. This is not a Quran. But this type of book you need to read. Because book was written by very well-known or very, what I should say, experienced missionary. John Richardson, he wrote this book. And this book will give you good idea why the 20 years old young man, they jumped, put their bomb on their chest and jumped here and there to kill the infidel. Why they are doing that? They must have some reason, right? What they think, I am telling the reason in nutshell, because I didn't come for that kind of things, as I say. They feel that if they can kill some non-Muslim, and when they can get non-Muslim, they have already get visa to go to heaven. And when they get to heaven, they get 70 virgin, very beautiful women. So what they will do, 1 or 2 women here, they are not very beautiful than the heaven one. And the Muslim, they can marry 3, 4, 5 wives. The woman in Bangladesh or Muslim country, that is the reason the population is like that. And there is only one thing, but there is many other things. The interesting thing I told you, but we say there is another things written here. And this book will give you knowledge. And knowledge will make us free, because we have all our neighbors, they are Muslim, they are non-Christian people, so you may have some idea. This book, I don't come to sell this book. You can have this book free, though I bought in $15. If you like to donate or help me, that is good. But if you don't, still I want to read this book. I have a couple of books there, and if you sign up for more book, I'll give you. Then I have some of the literature here for this one. As I said, that this literature will tell you what we are going to say today. It is written by Mr. Rod Matthew, who was our GCI Asian director. He wrote this report. Then there is some of the members probably like me, they don't like to read. So they can see the picture here. You don't need to read anything, but you can see the picture. Through picture, you will know everything. And those who are very good reader like my wife and very brilliant, you can read this one. It's a lot of reading. Then what else I have? I think it's good enough for me this time to give you the advertisement. So let us go to the Bangladesh story. Let me see, I have something I think. Brother gave me to go ahead. This you saw in Bangladesh. Bangladesh is every side. Basically India, the down, the right you can see Burma. There is a Bangladesh and all up, down, east, west, every place. There is a there is India. The second one we go there, we can see that GCI meeting that my wife said in Dhaka. And you know Mr. Litros probably, Robin is here. There is Mr. Rod Matthew, that we are here in Dhaka. And we rented that Baptist church, what do you call, they have a good place like meeting, people meet there. Sometimes they have a church, that's a good place we rent for 2 days to have our meeting. This is the people coming from various places, various churches, even there is a Hindu, there is a Muslim, learned Muslim people, they are lawyer, they are university student, and also they are doctors, they are all here. They are coming to hear what is our brother and sister, those who come from India, they are coming from Australia, other part of the world, what the message they are going to give, they like to hear that. In a small group, like for children, that most of the children is not even Christian, but they are trained. We have a facility to train them. The reason is that we have a school, 13 school. The school is free. The children can go to study there. But the school is until 3rd grade. Until 3rd grade, there is no government curriculum. You don't need to, government will not say, you teach this, you teach that, you don't need to tell that. So we have a opportunity to teach them about the Bible, and they are willing to go to school there and learn about the Bible, and of course other subjects they learn there. So this is in our Dhaka city, the capital of Bangladesh. Other side you can see Reverend Mozumdar, who is a translator. My wife, she is distributing Bible, or the person who like Bible, they can get. Other side is the literature. These are nurses, assistant group. It is one of the miracle actually. What happened, these people you saw, mainly they are Muslim, 1 or 2 are Christian and Hindus, because Bangladesh is a Muslim country. So what do you expect? You expect Muslim people. But we train them because these girls, they have an opportunity to come and get the education. Then after getting their access education, they can earn money. But because of that, otherwise they could have been probably been 2nd or 3rd wife of one of the men there. But in this case, they may not able to do that because they are not trained. They earn money, they understand a lot of things. And they also have to go through that same Bible training, computer training, Bible training. So they also now became, though they are, everybody is not, as I say, they don't accept the Christianity all the time, but at least they know the knowledge of our Bible or knowledge of Jesus Christ. This is a group that my wife said, and I have been telling you that how it works. You can see, we mixed up with all the people, everywhere, in every places. This middle you see there is a bishop of Anglican Church. And I said, Bishop, we have to tell you, right Reverend? He said, no, don't worry, don't say right Reverend. Bishop is good enough. He's a bishop of Anglican Church. And other side, there is Mr. Korim. He's an attorney. And his son, he also go to the law school there. Their whole 2 days, not only 2 days, we have in the village, we had a compass there, and there is attorney, he follow us there also, even in the villages. But he is basically Muslim. What we could do, we may not able to combat him, I don't know. Publicly he will combat it or not. But he is willing to know about Jesus, read about Bible, come to the Christian meeting. And this is our dining room. You can see most of the people eating by hand, because that is the way in Bangladesh. So they like to practice that. That if 165 million people in Bangladesh, if they can use the hand, why they cannot do that? So they like to try that. Probably quite hard for them, but they try. Robin also do that, right? Robin, Arlene, they are here. This is one of the project we have in the village, but not exactly this is our project, but we have this same project. This is taken in Dhaka, that we give rickshaw. This is the poor people taxi. We call poor people taxi. That these poor people, they born poor and they died poor. But what we try to do there, we try to give them an option. And it probably helps this project also. We tell them, we will buy this rickshaw for you, and you will be paying, say, we put I think 60 taka, I forgot exactly. If you pay 60 taka, we will put another 60 taka. So after 1.5 years to 2 years, the rickshaw will be yours. But there is a part everywhere. You have to attend couple of class. Once in 2 months in our village, our campus, so that you can learn couple of things, including about the Bible. What Bible has to do about that? Bible has to do, Bible show the light to the world. So we like to describe all those things to them, because for direct, you cannot preach the gospel over there. But Bible told very clearly what you have to be like dogs and like snakes. Why Bible say? They are sending us like a wool among the wool, but we have to do our job. So all the program you saw, children program, nurses program, rickshaw program, goat program, everything includes all those things. These are mainly people that are ready to go to the village. That is not the picture, Robin. I forgot. Why did you take this picture?
We have taken it, yeah.
Right, going towards village. This picture came like that. Maybe this mixed up a little bit. I gave to do this thing. Anyway, to start from here. These are campus in Simulia. Simulia means there is a 7 tree, local tree like Palm Spring, this type of name. Simulia, there is a center, there is a Harmony center. You can see some of the goats are there. These goats mainly we gave to them. This goat we gave more than 600 family, almost the 700 families the goat. What is why we are giving the goats? You may understand. You may ask me the question. You preaching the gospel, but you deal with the goats. Why? You like to know. The question is that, as I said, that we have to make a contract with these people. Through contract, people know that we only not talk about love. They had enough love. what is the action of the love? So people come to us, we give them not all the people, widows, people who has no income. Probably I told you one story. Remember one of the women became Bill Gates? You remember? Maybe you forgot. So let me tell you a little bit about that. Just short. One lady came with two girls. One is I think 6, one is 2 or 3 years old. She came to our center, mission center, and telling us that we heard that you are Christian people and you always talked about love, love, love. So my husband, they divorced me. I am a third wife of my husband. What you could do? So our gospel worker said, yeah, we have a lot of unlimited loves. We can show you. What you can do, you tell us. She said, we heard that you give goats. If you can give one of your goats, then we'll be very blessed. He said, no problem. So they gave one of the goats. That family, what happened, you know? Now they have a goat business, they have the interest, they give money. Micro-credit, you heard the name. From micro-credit, now they became many other small businesses. Their life has been changed, their appearance has been changed. They give advice to the people. First, they don't have any income. Now they have a $20 to $25 income a day. That is more than a Bill Gates. In that village, you probably know that. Bill Gates may not able to save that much. Out of $25, they may save $22. So Bill Gates, I don't think so that he can do that much. So that is the way we reach the people. And we have reached over almost 700 people. 700 family, maybe 3,000-4,000 people. But that is not our goal, only give goats. We give the message. That husband of that lady came and told her, hey, come on, I love you, you better come with me. She said, look, I already got married Jesus Christ. I have no time to go back to you anymore. So that kind of story I can say whole hours. But let us go ahead to see what next. This is the place that our second conference was there. They call Nagirpar near Shasimulia. And as you see that there is a welcome they are doing. They see that all the foreign people are coming. There are visitors coming various places. So here we have a second the conference 200 miles far from one Dhaka to the Nagirpar. It takes 6 hours to come. And this meeting starts at 11 o'clock until night 3 a.m. 11 a.m. to 3 a.m. This is the one we are going inside. These are gospel workers. You can see man and woman. They are working day in, day out with very difficult situation, hostile situation. Because wherever you go, there is a other non-friendly family you are going there. This is our Nagirpar, the village, that I think opening song you can see. There is also by the two gospel workers. This is the feeding. We don't call everybody to come and eat. Not that is the story. Story is that if they come at 11 o'clock and go at night a.m., 3 a.m., so you can easily understand we have to provide one meal as Jesus Christ has done. Because going 3-4 miles for them, it costs them maybe at least 2 hours to go cook and come back. So there is a reason we have to feed them. And basically they are poor anyway. So we have to do that. These are people coming to hear the salvation message of Jesus Christ. As you, me, or every Christian we accept that call from Mark 16:15. There is a message that we are giving to the world. This is, you can see all the women, how they are sitting there. I think nobody like to sit in the floor hour after hours, right? You will not do that, right? If you all the chairs remove, nobody like to do that. So, but this side you can see woman. What is the man? This is the man. You can see there is a one boundary there. What is the reason like that? In Bangladesh, man and woman, they don't sit together. And women mainly, especially women, they have to have their veil in the city. But Bangladesh is quite modest Islamic country. The Prime Minister is woman, Foreign Minister woman, opposition leader is woman. So women have some little freedom, though it is little freedom, but majority people are Islam. They want their women should be under the veil, but they like to see other women. So this is our mission center. You can see we have DCI center, we call. Very beautiful place in the village. Has similar campus view. Now we go to our campus. What happened? He's not coming? Oh, okay. Good. It takes little time probably. Mr. Rod Matthew, there is shaking hand with our chief, what do you call, security officer. He is chief main security officer in the campus. We have 3 security people there because the young women come to go to school, they are nursing school, so there is a lot of Romeos over there in this campus. So we tell the Romeos, there is no problem, we understand, we went through that type of problem myself, so don't worry. That is a normal thing, but in the class time, don't come there, give them break. And moreover, other security, because of the Muslim country, when women come there, you have to be careful. So they are welcoming the school children. We have a 13 school there, more than 400 students. Over 90% students are Muslim. They are small, they are very little. Because school is until 3rd grade, we had an opportunity that we can teach them Bible with other subjects, health, etc. Something wrong in in the Bible school, we have over 200 students. They are basically high school graduate. They come to attend there, but that is not the school student. He is only coming to see our visitors. There is special time they come to the campus to see the visitors. School was closed that time. These are security wall, as I said. We have to keep our students from the Romeos and other things. So we have a security wall there. This is one of the guest house. I was talking with Mrs. Morris that we have enough space for your guest. This whole building, 2 stories building. Basically, this is my home that we born here. My brother, sister, but there is nobody there in our family. So we given that house, that building to our center or mission. So what mission can do, they can use for a guest house. And then another guest house in the inside, you saw that. That is for the person come for 1 or 2 people live there with a family. In the one. Did you see the staff quarters? These are staff quarters. You see some of the staff there behind. The community center you saw before. This is a place we call, another name is Canadian Center. There is a nurses assistant, they have a training, and they stay there in difficult times, like raining time, other things. When class maybe it is late, they stay there. And this building, we need to replace this building. A lot of things are going on there, tsunami, typhoon, etc. This building is like 20 years old, but all those natural disasters destroyed this building almost. These are new church, very newly we built that church. We could not start the church yet. Start means to the service, because there is a basic cultural things that you have to be dedicated to church, and once dedicated you cannot go in without shoes, with shoes. There is a thing there. Then inside the campus, these are volunteers. You can see how they work hard. It's the end. So, couple of things I think I like to tell you, that our brother and sister, we are so grateful for you, because in Bangladesh there is no way that we can continue such kind of thing, such kind of work, because your involvement is very important. So I have been coming and telling you, you please come to Bangladesh, because that is our basic. Bangladesh is a heart full of gospel, that is true. But our basic purpose as a Christian, to share the gospel message of Jesus Christ to everywhere. As Mark 16:15 says, go into all the world, and to what we have to do after going there, to tell that Jesus Christ, He paid our penalty, the sin that we have. It's a very easy thing to tell, right? And believe that I think there is no easier thing that we cannot say to the people, that somebody died for us, died for me, died for you, and if you only believed Him, that you are saved. Very easy thing. You don't need to do much about that. But though I misunderstood before, to do something, that when I was young, 21 years, 22 years old, I went for the war field. That story I am not going to tell. But there is the place I got the hope. That pastor told me that I don't need to give my own life, but already somebody gave the life for me. And if we believe that, and we can stay with Jesus forever. And that is the things we have to do as a Christian, that we to share our message to all over the world, to preach the gospel. And what is the gospel? Gospel is a very simple thing. That Jesus Christ died, He saved us. That is the main simple gospel. We will be sharing this gospel to other people, that He rose again. And this is also one of the small story I like to tell, that about the resurrection of Jesus Christ, that what we believe. Because Jesus' resurrection, key to the Christian faith, as you and I know. Also, before that, Jesus, the Great Commission that He gave to us, the people little misunderstood, especially the people, those who are not Christian or not much experience about the Bible, which is written probably on St. Matthew 18 to 15. that until today, the people, let me read a little bit about that. Let me see, I may need a reading class to read it, because my book is very small. And Pastor Barmi is telling that we are getting old. That's true. That's one thing, nobody can do anything. Getting old, right? So let me see, I can get this one. We can go Matthew. Matthew 28. Matthew 28, 1 to 15. Too long to get it. Already Matthew, I am going to John, a lot of things. The first book. Pastor Balmi, you are correct. We are getting too old. Because first book I cannot get here. Maybe I got what you call, still I am looking Mark.
It's right here.
It's on the screen.
I think now I got close to that, huh? It is already in the screen, so maybe at least I don't need to read, huh?
Matthew 1.
Say the reference and you'll, okay.
Okay.
Matthew 1.
Matthew 28, we get 11 to 15.
11.
11 to 15. 11 to 15. There. So now I don't need to read actually. It says my English and your understanding. So what happened? There is the people got misunderstood. Until today, when you go to the mission field, go to the Muslim people, they bring that one. As Jewish people, they don't believe that Jesus was taken at night by his disciple. Same thing today, the Muslim people are telling to us. But what happened? This story is not correct. I told them, before we go that, is as Matthew 28:6 is, can you bring Matthew 28:6? This story, Jesus Christ has rose again. There is one story. One couple from Bangladesh, they went to Israel, the Muslim couple. They are always fighting little bit. Fighting always little bit, but they are hanging on 30, 40 years. So their children grown big. The children told their dad, Mom, you go to Bangladesh, to go to Israel, because that is second holiest place for Muslim people, and stay there 2 weeks, and probably you will get something that will be changed in your life. You will not fight anymore. So this couple, they went to Israel, the holiest place. Both husband and wife, when they arrived to Israel, they are feeling all those good things, no? When you go to Israel, some of you have been there, myself, I have been there. As soon as you arrive to the airport, you feel something going on in your body, spirit, something new. So after 1 week, the wife unfortunately died. When the wife died, that man now is getting love. In the meantime, the wife died. 1 week, they don't fight anymore. They don't fight. Now the right time the wife died, man. How you feel? All 30 years you fought. 1 week now, you have a good time. Suddenly wife died. So he went to the tour guide. What to do now? My wife died now. He said, man, this is a very sad thing for you. Both financially and also mentally. You lost your wife. So I have something to give you. You keep your wife in Israel, in Holy Land. I'll give you. You can bury her, and you pay only $200. But if you take your wife to Bangladesh, it will cost you 1,200. So man said, give me a couple of days. When they gave couple of days, 1 or 2 days, because you cannot keep body too long. Next day he came, he said, I have decided what I'll do. I'll spend $1,200 and take my wife to Bangladesh. That guy told us, are you crazy? $200 you can bury here and you take to Bangladesh dead body. He said, may I know why you make this decision? He said, you know why? Though I am from Bangladesh, though I am a Muslim, I heard one story. If I keep there my wife, there is one person who died 2,000 years ago. After 3 days, he rose again. So man, I don't want that. My wife may follow me. And again I get that trouble. So what happened? Resurrection has been preached in Bangladesh. Whether right way or wrong way, they know the resurrection is there. So that is the difference. The brother and sister, there's Muslim people believe God, Hindu has a 30 million gods. There's no problem about the gods. But only the good thing is that we have one God, and we have a friend, we have a Savior who died and rose again and wait for us. Only the things we have to accept and believe in. And this is a simple thing we explain to our people in Bangladesh. There is no other way. If you start preaching the gospel, putting your Bible in front of the mosque, other things, you may not come back. You may stay there. So there is a simple way. You took all the units you saw, the nurses are studying, giving goods, then school, emergency food service, you saw that, and the computer training, everything to share the gospel message of Jesus Christ. So if you like to donate some of the things, the Bible, we have a Holy Bible, $3. Just I am doing little advertisement for you and written in here probably. If you like to do that, here some of the things are written here. If you like to donate even goats, goat is $40. You may not have a $40, but goat has a 4 legs. You can donate 1 leg. Or you can do head, maybe $20, I don't know. So that is the way the message, our duty as a Christian, message should go door to door, home to home, people to people. But most importantly, we need your prayers, encouragement, support, and also to come to Bangladesh. That is one thing. And one thing I like to say, another story, small stories, because already 12 o'clock, right? People are hungry. Because I thought I'll not tell, but I saw a lot of young people. So I need to tell that story, because this church has a hope. Without hope, you cannot do anything. I go to other churches to tell the same story, old story, what I am telling you, and beg for money. But they are quite older. Some of them, they have no children. They have no young people. So I was encouraged to tell one story. Small story. You heard about Mao Zedong, right? He was the founder of modern China. Mao Zedong told to the young people, this world for you and for us. For you, finally, because you are young people, you are like the the morning 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, the sun, how they are powerful, how they are, very life. So that when the young people is here, the life is here, but there is a problem. Problem is in some of the, what they call the devil, devil, what he does, that, when they say young people and children. One time they see that in the lot of school, university, and theological school, everything is building there. Lot of young people are coming. So David was thinking, how I can stop that? Because young people are coming there, they are talking about Jesus, 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 nobody telling about devil, devil, devil. What I should do? He said, I have an idea. He called his assistant devils. Come on, we have a now conference. On that conference, he is telling, listen, what happened? These young people we need, because you can see, all the leaders, they are looking for young people. So the pastor, Barmi or other leaders should be careful about, he has a lot of young people, he has a hope, but he has another problem. So David said, I do one thing. I give these young people some, some, I don't know, name lot of things, the drug, etc., sex, lot of things. I give that kind of things to the young people. Young people will follow me. So this is one of the things that we have to careful about our young people. We have to guide them very well, and this church has a very, very good opportunity, good hope to lead this place. Not only this place, Pastor Barmi said he has a ministry go all over the world. So in conclusion, I need to take another 2 or 3 minutes from you. That you saw there John 3:16, they written one thing on the wall voluntarily, you may not see before, you may see now. So I want our Mr. Robin Connolly to come and say 1 or 2 minutes before we finish. Is okay with you? Mr. Connolly, he is in our board and he is our vice president of our mission.
Well, thank you for the opportunity to speak to you. My first actual time before a congregation was over in Bangladesh, and I spoke on the topic of John 3:16. The banner is illustrative of what we do here in the United States at football games, NBA games, Major League Baseball games. John 3:16 to Christians, it's a summary of the gospel. John 3:16 to people who are not Christian forces them to go look it up. When I spoke, we had the scripture translated into Bangla, the language of the Bangladesh people. And we read it aloud. My title of my speech was 25 words. In Bangla, it takes 26 words. So I had to explain that. There's an extra word. But it worked out quite well, because that one verse, whether you are a devoted Christian, that you've given your life to God and to Jesus and accepted Him as your Savior, or whether you're a Muslim or a Hindu, this one scripture, this one verse says it all. For God, the Creator God, the one who started everything, so loved, that's you, me, the whole world, that He gave His Son, that whosoever believes in Him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. And for the logic-minded people, it covers both sides, not perish and everlasting life. And so that little short message was presented to people I did not know, but most of whom seemed to accept it quite well. And so with that, we had this very chart, which has now traveled around the world, and the message which I just gave to you was that of the gospel in one verse.
Thank you. Thank you, Robin. And I'd like to conclude here, but before that, I truly thank you for your involvement with us in prayer, in financial support, and also, honestly, I want one of you to come to Bangladesh because we truly need more missionaries. Because people in Bangladesh, they are not well trained about the Bible. It is normal. We don't have opportunities to go to the theological school. We have no opportunity to go to that good school even, church. The pastor has a better knowledge. For myself, what happened, you see, I went to the Philippines. After going to the Philippines, what good thing happened to me? I got one Filipino with me. When I go to the Bangladesh, Bengali woman got really upset. How come that you got Filipino, we are here? But I was blessed by my Filipino wife that she is helping me, and we need you also. Come and help us. Thank you, Pastor Barmi, and our brother and sister of this beautiful church. Thank you.